What is up? What is up? What is up? Y'all gotta end up editing this day. You already know how it goes the moment I get on here. Actually, is it 158 or am I at 159? I think I'm at 159, right? Yes, sir. I didn't even know. Wow, 159. Let me go and put this down so y'all can see that. Perfection. Our subscriber count went up substantially, which was crazy. I think we're still targeting our goal though, because my goal was 1,550. I think we're at 1,549, so I guess I'll keep it up like that. But actually, I guess let me edit it just because it is saying some stuff. Y'all had so much fun at this certain event. I don't really want to talk about it now though, because I feel like people will probably be able to pinpoint exactly where I'd be living if I did that. So probably gonna end up talking about the event later, post videos later, but it was super, super fun to be a part of. I had a blast. Got to meet a couple of famous people, and well, not really meet them. I didn't get to say what's up to them, but you know what I mean. I was able to hit their hands and stuff like that. But it said, hello, hey, what is up, Aniket? I'm doing great, man. Oh my goodness, I didn't think I would see you in my lives, bro. I know you be having school, you be having college going on. But y'all, so actually wait, hold on, because you know me, I'm always behind on stuff. I gotta post on my Instagram right quick. Post on my Instagram right quick. What is this? I don't even know. But let me go and switch to my other account. That was my issue. I'm like, why is my other account here? And I gotta go and add the fact that I'm on something. Hey Margie, what is up? Jimmy said I'm going to participate in the hackathon. Oh my goodness. That would be super dope, bro. Definitely let me know how that goes. The hackathon, let me know how that goes. How have I been? I've been doing pretty good, y'all. Pretty good. Sincerely. Sorry, real quick. Just trying to, you already know the tea. I've been trying to put it out there on my Instagram and stuff like that. So then I got that posted there, so I should be good. Yes, we can finally jump a little bit into this. So for today, y'all, we're going to be making a little bit of progress on our front-end mentor project. And then I want to be able to rewrite some code on another project that we did previously so that I can learn it. And that's probably what I'm going to do mostly after today, after I get off stream as well. Since True Law is going into college and stuff was already there, but this hackathon plus team handling has been hell. Oh my goodness, I could only imagine, man. I could only imagine. But let's go to this live screen because I've kind of just been chilling for a minute. And let me go and bring up my front-end mentor project. So this front-end mentor project, we are trying to create this, I guess this desserts cart little area thing where you're able to like buy the desserts, and then you have a cart on the side. When you click confirm order, it should confirm. So we got a lot of, you know, JavaScript that is going to have to be involved here. And that's a little intimidating, but at the end of the day, you know, we prepped for this type of stuff. So currently how we have it looking right now is we have it like this. Y'all can see that there is a bit of a difference compared to this image. As you can see, oh, if I can zoom out. But as you can see, there's more like space on the sides, and the only thing I could think about for me to fix that is to just do padding. He said, if all want well, we can receive up to 50K and develop our idea to implement it by the government. Oh my goodness, man. Aniket, I hope you win, man. I hope that you do very well. Jimmy says, I haven't been here in weeks. How far have you gone with JS? Honestly, I think I wouldn't be able to determine how far have I gone. I can only say, like, I think I've definitely improved and gotten better. But eventually we're going to get into JS, I think when we get back to maybe towards the end of this, just because I think right now it's going to be a lot of HTML, CSS. It shouldn't take that long for what I'm trying to do. I don't want to get too far with this project. And then I think I'm probably going to hop back on Free Codecamp at some point. But my JS has definitely gotten better. I just built a decimal to binary project. I'm not sure how far you've been. But here, yes, we need to do some padding. So the one thing I could think about is going to the body and probably just adding padding and then kind of trying to figure out exactly what looks identical. Let's start with like 50px, see what that looks like. Oops. I mean, that definitely, we get some padding there. Oh, I think I have to zoom in real quick. But we definitely get some padding there. But I don't think that looks exactly like that one. It's very similar though. Very similar. And we need to somehow download their font style, which I probably would do later, but their font style is completely different to what the hell I have. But yeah, that's quite similar. It's quite similar, but it's not exact. So I'm assuming the best thing I could think is probably go 60. Maybe 60 would look a little bit more identical. The thing is though, is that with me adding padding, it's kind of, well actually, because I was gonna say, because it's kind of padding the top, but I think the top is padded. Like I feel like now we're perfectly, actually, I think I might need to target specifically certain paddings because I feel like the top is more padded than it should be, and then we should be a little bit more to the right. So then that's gonna have to be something that I'm gonna have to switch. So instead, do like padding top. Well, I don't know if I should do padding top or padding bottom. I forget what it is, but then maybe like 20 px. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to just sit here and play around, I think. Actually, I can't even tell if it moved. Actually, let me start with the left. And then I also don't know if I need to do padding right, but we'll see. So padding left, because we could see a little bit better. There we go. And then I'm assuming probably if 60 is what made that look the way it looked. Okay, so I'm assuming if we want it to be a little bit more over, maybe we can go 65. Is that better? Is that better? Let me see. 65. I mean, it looks a little better. It looks a little better. I think I'm gonna stick with 70, and then that's gonna be it, because we can't really get it perfectly. So let me try and do 70, see how that looks. Yeah, that's actually, I can't even tell if it's like moving. I actually don't even think it moved, but whatever. We're gonna stick to where we're at, and then we gotta do padding top, which I don't think the top has been padded. So yeah, so we need to come down, and I know 60 px made it look a little bit too much, so maybe if we go 55 px will make it look perfect. That looks a little bit too much again. Oh, and I'm realizing too, it's actually coming down. Oh, never mind. I was like, it's coming down, but it's not moving the other one, but it is. So then let me go 50. Maybe that looks better. Let's see. It's just gonna be a bunch of trial and error, to be honest. I think that probably looks a little better. Yeah, I'll say this looks a little better. Okay, so now we got this to be a little bit pushed off to the right, padding to the top. You said, well, I just have to get in the top 100 among 500K submissions, so it's mostly to gain experience. Oh, okay. No, but that's still good though. That's still good though, because experience is definitely more important than anything. So now from here, we do have to target the button, of course, because the button should be right under it. And I don't know if that's something I should target right now. Wait, what the hell is my dot dessert? So is dot dessert for this one, dot desserts for that one. I don't know why I did that, but whatever. So real quick, sorry, I can't open my damn eye. Can't even open my eye. Oh, I'm forgetting. I need this open on something real fast, because I actually need my phone for something else. Oh, wait, what the hell is my oops? I'm gonna have this open on the chat real quick, and then open this other phone for something else. But so let's go and target this button. I'm not exactly sure where to start. I think the only thing I could think of is doing inline flex, I think. And then probably hitting that with the position. Oops. I think I'm gonna have to go position relative here. Because for me, it's like, if I'm doing a tiny website and my goal is to try and replicate it, then I don't care to do position relative and then try to move the whole damn thing around. But there should be a little bit more that we got to get into. I'm just trying to think real quick. There should be a little bit more that we got to get into. So I would probably say, because eventually we do need to like style the button, but I think I kind of want to get it in its position first before trying to really style it. Oh my goodness, there's something right on my eye, bro. And then on top of that too, I think I need to go cursor pointer just to get that out of the way. That one's more simpler, but then it's like I need to move this a little bit, but there's still a bunch of things we need to get into. I'm not sure how a line item center will look. We might need to try that out. My goodness, my eye, bro. Align center didn't really do anything. Oh, even targeting the button? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm targeting one button right now. And it still didn't move. Okay, I'm like, I have to make sure I'm looking at the right button, because as of right now, I only put this on one button. So I don't know if align center just isn't working. So should we not try that? Would padding work? if we did like padding PX, and then I think, because we need to get the left, if we did padding PX, wait, what the hell? Let me go 15 PX, I'm not sure. We'll see. Says we need to plan ahead tomorrow. All right, Mars, I'm going to sleep now. All right, that is all good. See you later, Aniket. Thank you for popping in, chatting it up with me. All right, so we made it a little bit bigger. Now it moved a little, it moved under, so then I guess we did get it to where we wanted it to be. I wonder what made that work, because that was weird, because Align Center didn't actually work at first. So then I think the only thing from here would honestly be having to move it. So maybe if we go bottom, because we need to move it up, I think. But it's not too far down. We need to move it up. So let's go bottom like 20 px. Maybe that's too high. Okay, hold on. I think we're onto something. 20 px, and then let's try and go like left. Like 20 px, I guess. See how that goes. CSS looks great. Thank you so much, man. So 20 px doesn't look like it's worked. Let's try 40 then, because it honestly looks like we were just halfway there. Okay, we're still almost there. Maybe 45. Maybe 45 would get that. All right, perfect. So now we finally got it under. That's great. Now we just need to make the button look like how the other button looks, and we obviously should add this to all these other buttons, which shouldn't be difficult. We just need to add the class name in CSS. So what does it look like? It's a circle. It looks white, has add to cart. So first of all, that's something that I need to put. Oh wait, no, I think I already called it add to cart. But previously though, before that, because we need to do add to cart. Where the hell is it at? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Because we also need to add a logo within the button. So I think, damn, I don't remember exactly how to do it. I think you just put the A. Damn, how would you exactly do it? We have our reference over here. Let me see, because they have the image. No, that's the image. I need the button. I don't know why they're showing me that button though. Okay, fine. I need the button, and then I need to see exactly how do they put the image in there. So they do it within, oh, they do it within button though? That's a little confusing. Oh no, so they close it, and then within the button, they end up putting image. Okay, so that's a little bit more helpful. So they close it, and then here they're going image. Okay, that's where I was like a little bit concerned. So then here they're going image, and we need to do, I think it's href or src, my bad. src. And I should have put alt, to be honest, but I guess that's fine. Let's keep this pushing, src, and then we need to put the link for the image that they gave us. Not this image. That's the designs. We need, is it this image? I believe, yeah, the cart image. So then we need to copy this, come back here, and exactly where is it? Let's see if that works. Make that, see if that looks identical. Oh, there we go. But there needs to be some spacing there though. But we could probably target that a little bit later. Let's try to get this button to look more stylish. So I think I'm gonna have to go with border. And the thing is that they have the border like orange. So I think we probably need to do like 1px solid and then orange, I think. I mean, well, first of all, I need to get the right color. Ooh, is it red? Is that the color? Or do they not? They probably didn't give me the color. I'm gonna try it, see what it looks like. If this doesn't look correct, then they probably didn't give me the color. And I have to figure that out myself. Where was I doing that at? Oh. And then just close that out. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that does look pretty much like it. Because I think when you don't click it, it looks, yeah, it looks like this. So we gotta like keep this open real quick. So for one, I gotta get some space. It has, actually, is that orange? I think it has orange around it, right? I mean, I know his kind of does. Oh, you know what? It doesn't. He actually has it where it's a little bit darker. But I think I personally like the way mine's looks. I think I like the way that mine's is gonna have that color. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out which one was which one was my visual code. So open this. Yeah, I think I kind of like the way that I have that. So now let's do the border radius real quick, which we got to hit them with the, how are we going to curve this? Exactly. Let's go like 25px, see how that looks. Is that similar? Is that similar? Oh, damn, now I need to zoom out because, all right. Well, theirs is a, oh, wait. Oh, when I added the image, now it kind of needs to be like pushed over. So I'm gonna have to figure that out to get that back in the center. But also, it needs to have a little bit of padding, I think. So maybe our padding needs to be more. Let's go like padding, I don't know, let's go like 10. Would that make that a little better? No, I think that went the wrong way. I need to do the one that kind of gets padded on the side. Let's go 20. Did that look like it got bigger? Or am I tripping? Let's go 25. I think it's supposed to make it look a little fatter though. I mean, I think it looks like it got longer. But then now let me look back real quick at this image. Yeah, now that looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. Now we just need to try and get that to be in the center. So I think we need to, instead of doing that, maybe we go 40. I don't even know which way that moved. I don't know which way that moved. Oh, okay, so now we're getting this. So now we kind of need to drop a little bit in my bottom and my left properties. Does that look better? I can't tell if that looks like it's the center of the image. I feel like, I don't know. Let's go like 28. Let's go 28. Now that looks a little too over. So maybe 29 is perfect. Okay, yeah, 29. I don't know, man. I think it looks good. We can't get it exactly. So now that looks nice. The only thing is that we now need to do something where the image is a little bit separated from the, where's my image at? Oh, right here. From the button. So maybe I could give it a class and then put gap. I'm assuming. Or maybe I could just do button image. Wait, no. Let me do like orange button image. And then maybe I could do gap. And that could probably help. I'm not too sure where this is gonna go. But let's go gap. And then let's do, I don't even know. Just to make sure if it's working, let's just do a big number. That's normally what I do. I do a huge number just to see. Okay, so that didn't work. Well, maybe it didn't work because we did do too big. Let's do like 10% with gap. I feel like percentages normally work. Okay, so that's not separating. Wait, am I targeting the right thing? Because I'm doing orange dot button. I mean dot orange button image. Maybe it's confused. Let me give this a clap. Wait, no, because that wouldn't work. I think it should work. Orange button image. Maybe gap just isn't working. Let me see real quick how does theirs look. I mean, it looks like gap should be able to fix that up because add to cart looks perfect. I just need the damn image to go to the left. Could it be text align? I mean, align items. But then align items left, even if that did move it, it would be too far. Yeah, no, so that's not even trying to move that image. I thought gap would have worked. Or maybe I put gap in here. Oops. Maybe I try gap in here. Let me do gap like 5px. But no, I think gap here is literally targeting the button. Oh. Okay. You know what? I thought too much into it. Gap worked. Why do I always exit out instead of just keeping it open? I don't know why I do that. So now let me go to preview content real quick. Just zoom in a bit. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I think I'm gonna leave it actually exactly like that. It does have a little bit more space though. So real quick, maybe I could do like 7. So do you support United States Tax Collection Department? I don't really look into anything like that. I feel like I don't really focus on that stuff. So we got this. Why is that still does not look centered to me? I feel like you see way less over here. Oh, it's because we use gap again. So gap, every time we put something inside of this button, we throw this off. So let's go like 31. Oh wait, I think that moved me more to the. Let's go like 25. That's the issue with using relative. I tell you that much. Use position relative and you start trying to move shit around, man, does it turn into hell. So that should be good. Now, we should never have to, because the only thing that I'm concerned with is like, for instance, on his website, you click his button, does it get bigger? I feel like it does get bigger when he does that. My only concern is that if the button gets bigger, then it's going to move its position. Oh, but granted, it shrinks the image a little. Okay, so maybe I should be fine then. Maybe I should be fine. So now the only way to do this, to add this to every single button now, we just need to grab this in particular from here to the class name and then copy and paste it all here. And then that should perfectly, hopefully, be perfect for each image because each image is the same size. So this shouldn't be like, oh, one of them is all the way to the right now. Now we got to individually target it. I doubt it. And I love how I called it orange button. In reality, the button's not even orange yet. But okay. So let's go see how that looks. There we go. Oh, oops. Accidentally added something. And each one too. Oh, because I think for some reason they like, I don't even know. Oh, because it actually had a closing tag. So I just got to erase that. Okay, we should be good. Now let's open it. And perfection. Look how, oh my goodness, bro. How did I miss the ones at the bottom? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, the ones at the bottom, you gotta get those two. Gotta get those two. Okay, there we go. Finally, now, are we set? Does this look great? Thank y'all so much for being here, man. Make sure y'all end up hitting that subscribe button. I'm actually on day 159. I just haven't updated the screen. But yeah, so now each of these buttons look good. Now we just kind of have to get it to when it's hovered. Well, actually, when it's hovered, is it supposed to look like something? Oh, that's why they did a darker color. That's actually smooth as hell. Hold on, I might have to hop on that wave. Can you give me the damn color? Okay. Or actually, they probably, I was gonna say, they probably gave me the color, but no, they didn't. I would hope that's not the color. So we're gonna grab this and we're gonna drop this down a little bit. Let's go like more lighter, something like that. Yeah, so it comes off like dark, perfect. And then what we're going to do is we're going to then have to do a orange button hover, I believe. But then there's supposed to be a difference when it's clicked, but I don't know if I'm supposed to do that in CSS or am I supposed to do that in JavaScript. So I guess I'm gonna have to do some research. I don't know if you need two. Okay, you need one. And then basically, then that's when we're gonna grab this right here. And then we're going to put the right color now, which should be this one. And then perfection, paste that. There we go. Now let's go and see. Perfect. Hover over it. I mean, now I kind of want it to be a little bit more orange. Oh, you know why too? I'm realizing that I could probably just pad it a little bit more. Like instead of that, let me do like 3px maybe. Oh shit, never mind. Let's not do 3px. Oh my goodness, that was something else. Okay, let's go back. Maybe 2. Maybe 2 can be fine. Damn, it's like you hover over it, everything moves. You see that? The hell? My screen is dancing. Let me see, because they should have took a picture of what it looks like when you hover. Yeah, no, they didn't care. I guess that's up to my interpretation. I think I like it dancing. I like it dancing. But just in case, I'm gonna leave a note. And that's not how you leave a note. I'm gonna leave a note. Okay, please, Marzi, get it together. That says 1px if you want. Like, I'm sure, hopefully Marzi will understand. I don't know, my old self might not. I might sit there and just be like, or my new self might not. And I might be like, oh, just switch it back to 1. And that's literally all I would do. So now we finally got the border when it's hovered. I think the only thing now, like I said, is kind of up to me if I want like the text to change color when it's hovered on. But the only thing, oh wait, actually. Okay, sorry. So the only thing now would be come back here. what color is the actual book, like add to cart button? What color is that? Is that brown, y'all? Or is that black? I can't even tell. Is that brown or black? Because I think this is brown, and yeah, so maybe that's brown. I almost exit out the whole thing. So now what we kind of have to do is kind of go through each of these P's and H3s, which I honestly should have done, is put a class for what color it needs to be. So obviously for the price, we're going to put orange. First of all, yeah, for the price, we're going to put orange. For the waffles and berries, we're going to have to put brown. And then this is like, I don't even know if that's a color. I think that's just they put the opacity down. Oh no, I think that is a color. It's one of these. I don't even know what to call this. I think I would just call it rose, honestly, just because that's what they called it. So for instance, we're gonna have to switch a bunch of these classes. Damn, I wish I thought of this when I did it, but you know what? It's okay. What is up, Ben? What is up? So we're gonna go rose for this one. And then we're gonna have to hit that class name for this one, which would be brown. Hopefully I don't need these class names at some other point. And then we're gonna do orange. And then from there, we just gotta copy and paste these and just switch it up. So let's just go target it right now. So let's go dot rose, which will be color. And we kind of got to figure out exactly what color it is, because I don't know if it's this one or this one. I feel like it might be this one because it looks a little bit more like clear. Like I said, like it seems like the opacity is gone. Does that look similar? And why the hell? Hold on. Was it always? It always looked like this? I don't know. I feel like it did not always look like that, but maybe I'm tripping. So let me go back to my image, because see how like there's so much of a gap between them? Oh yeah, so that's I think that's perfect. I could probably try the other one. Let me try it. I could probably try the other one, but I don't think this is it. I do not think this is it whatsoever. Paste this. It says, do you have a CS degree or just started on your own? I'm just starting on my own, and I do plan on getting my CS degree though. 100% at some point, probably in June. I want to go for it. That actually looks pretty good too. So maybe it is this one. Maybe it is this color. So I'll keep it this color. And then, like I said, real quick, because it's going to mess with me, I don't understand why there's so much of a gap between these words. And I don't know if it's the container that's doing that. Like, what is making there be such a gap between my words right now? Because the container has 2 rem. So maybe I just need to do 1, but I don't think that's what that is. I think that gap is because I think that's between each image. It can't be the orange button. I mean, I could try to mess with it. Let me just do like 1 rem, see what changes. Yeah, see, no, I don't think that had anything to do with the text. So how exactly would I target that? It would probably have to be what's holding it, and right now it's held in a desserts container, but a desserts with an S, so we don't really have that here, which I don't know why I would do something very similar to the other one. But let's go like dot desserts. Oops. Let's go dot desserts real quick. And then let's go. So you 13? No, I am 23. I mean 22. My goodness, 23 is crazy. I just turned 22. So let's go desserts and let's go. How exactly are we gonna target this? What am I trying to do again? Oh yeah, I think I'm trying to fix the gap. So let's see if this can fix the gap. Let's do like 2px or something, or 2 rem. Actually, I probably wouldn't even notice the difference, but we'll see. Yeah, that didn't look like this. That didn't look like anything. Do I have desserts anywhere real quick? I just want to make sure that I didn't target it. Yeah, no, because that's dessert. And dessert is different from desserts. Why would I do that? I don't know, but we did. Oh, you know why too? Because... Oh, no, because I wait a second. What the hell did I do? Because I think I messed something up. Because I noticed that I have both of these. I mean, all of these in divs, right? But this div, I named it desserts, but I don't think this div... Oh, it does close here. Because I was like trying to get this div to actually close after all the desserts. So I think I messed up. I think I'm supposed to add another div to kind of like, in reality it closes here. But then I think that means I would have to, let me see. Yeah, okay, so I kind of messed that up, but even regardless, maybe now it would probably work? I'm not sure. Let's do like 200 px, see what the hell this is targeting, bro, because I don't know. I am not positive, okay, oh, that messed everything up. Scratch everything I just did. Well, I don't think it was the gap that did that, though. I think that was because I took out the div, or I added the div. You know what, fine, whatever. We'll erase it. We will erase it. I probably already screwed myself anyway. I mean, I don't really care for it to be this far apart then. I'll just leave it alone, to be honest. But let me see, where is it exactly? Because this is targeting the whole thing. I need the, where the hell is my text? Maybe, I think it's inside here. There's some, oh no, there's no padding, but there is margin. There's no padding, but there is margin. Oh, maybe the margin is what's throwing this off? But then where the hell is it even getting the margin from is where I'm concerned. The font, oh no, that's the font size. So why the hell are they calling that the margin? Not too sure, not too shabby. But you know what? I think this will be fine. I mean, if I really wanted to, I feel like I could just wrap it in something else, but I don't even think it's that deep. Who cares about making that part identical? I'd probably try to figure it out off camera. I don't want to be trying to sit here and like struggle the whole damn time trying to figure this out. So now we got to figure out what brown this is, so we can also change the brown to that color, which I think is honestly just the same brown as the desserts. So yeah, I'm gonna just get this real quick. I think that's for the desserts. I would hope so. You said check also margin and padding, they're inherited probably as default. No, yeah, they probably are. They probably are, but I think I'm okay with it. It's not that deep. Like, cause I feel like if I try to fix it, I'm gonna have to look at a bunch of different things and change different stuff. So I'd rather just keep it the way that it is. The only thing right now is what color was I doing? Oh yeah, I need the button color, or the image. What am I doing? Because I'm looking for where it says add to cart, which is the button. We targeted the button. I actually don't know if that would change the text inside the button. Okay, I think it did. Honestly, I don't care if it didn't. Then let's go for dot brown, and then we're just going to, oops. I don't know why I keep doing that. I'm so stuck on like a bunch of different stuff. And then dot brown, and then we need to do dot orange, just regular orange, not orange button. And then we need to go and get the style guide that they gave me and copy that color here. And then that should hopefully look really good. Oops, I messed up somewhere. Oh, did I not? Oh, I forgot to add it. I forgot to add it to every single one, but it still didn't change here though. So maybe I didn't call it orange. Oh, bro, I forgot the color. All right, so now the first one should be good. Yes, and also too, we need to make that bold. Dot orange. Yeah, we need to make that bold. So let's go font. Let's go font weight, and just probably just call it bold, to be honest. I think bold or bold should be fine. Bold should be fine. I just hope it's not too bold. I think it looks fine. Well, it's a little bit less bold there. But honestly, can't make it too perfect. I think it's best when it does look a little different. But let me try and switch this for maybe like 200, I think. Oh wait, am I supposed to do PX? What the hell is it? Let me see. Bruh, give me my options. Okay, no, you don't have to do PX. I was like, I don't think so. Let's go like 700. 700 really bolds it, but then 500 feels like it does nothing. So then let's go 6. It's getting like real bold, but then when I did 5, or did I do, oh no, I think I did 1. I don't know what the hell. That makes a huge difference. 500 makes a huge difference. Let's go 550. 550, 550. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna leave it like that. That looks fine. And then now from here, all we got to do is just kind of copy and paste the rest of this. And then I think I'm pretty much done for today on this project. I think we got it to exactly where I wanted to get it to for today. Now, I just kind of want, we could change this up here later, but no, I think I'm pretty much done for today here. At least on this project. We got other things that we're going to do after this. So let me copy and paste from here down. Oh, I thought I deleted it. I was like, oh, well, never mind. Then we gotta go with the macaron. Go here. Why is it doing, wait, whoa, why is it doing a whole extra P? Didn't I just copy class? Didn't I just copy the class? Why is it doing a whole extra P right now? I don't even know. This is gonna confuse me. Hold on. So maybe, okay, let's just copy class and let's not copy. I mean, I swear that's what I did though. But let's go P. Maybe if I do it like that. But then what if I do like a space? Okay, so I don't know what the hell I did that made that end up being a P. Bruh, out of my face. Rows. Imagine I was putting it on the wrong one. I'll be livid. Then I think that should be it. Perfection. And we can check that out, see if we did that right. Yes, we did. Okay, so everything else should just work smoothly from this point. Let's go brown class. Which honestly, I could have just, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm still confused about what the hell I did up there, but I think honestly, I just gotta leave it alone. I just gotta leave it alone and just don't let my brain think in those ways. Paste, please. Oh, what the hell? That was not what I highlighted. Hold on, I don't even know what I just did. Bruh. What the hell am I doing? Oh, I'm trying to copy this. I'm like, yo, what is going on here? So I don't remember how to copy no more. Like this, they got me all messed up. Alright, so we gotta fix that. Now, come back to the top of that, then go back on everything, I don't even know what happened. Apparently I copied something that I didn't mean to copy. So then now you come here, paste, okay, there we go. I'm like, yo, what the hell is just going on? So this shouldn't be bad. And what's crazy is that I think they gave us the code for all of this in like JavaScript, but I noticed last minute, and I just am the type of person where if I already did it a certain way, we're gonna finish it that way. I don't care. That's just gonna be the way we finish it. Even if they made it a little bit easier and I screwed up, I refuse. We're gonna copy this, and then hopefully from here that starts to come together. Hopefully. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? And then paste, and then that should be good. Let's now open this up. Perfect. It is getting to me a little bit that this is a bit more spaced apart, but you know what? I'm gonna just let it be. And yeah, I'm actually really excited about this. Also, when you click on this, okay, he didn't make it to where you could click on the image. So that looks pretty good. I think I'm happy with how this came out completely. Like this part looks really good. The only thing that we just gotta do now, but I don't know, like I said, I believe it has to be JavaScript that I have to do that, but I think I still have to style it in CSS, what it's gonna look like when it's clicked, something like that. I'll have to figure that out the more that I go on. And then I want to say, lastly, we also need to get the font side, the font family in there. But then lastly would honestly be targeting this spot, which shouldn't be too hard either. I think the hardest part is going to be the JavaScript, which I'm petrified of. But we're going to take a break off of that, and we're going to actually go hop back on to Free Code Camp just to get a little bit more steps in, because I'm like this close to getting my certification. So I need to get these steps in to get this done quite good, quite quickly. I can't wait to do a lot of this though off stream. It says, why don't you use Tailwind CSS? I don't use Tailwind CSS because I want to understand vanilla first. I want to be able to learn vanilla and everything, CSS and JavaScript. I don't like using a framework or a library. I'm currently trying to stick with vanilla just so I know and understand everything, what everything is doing before getting in there. You said, what certification are you in? This is the free Code Camp website. They give you a free certification for completing all of their courses. So I just do this like on the side, of course, because, you know, for one, it's free. So it's like, I'm just going to do it. Why not? And it teaches you as well, because I don't know like everything in JavaScript. I would still basically call myself a beginner coder, even though I've been coding for like 5 months, about to go on to 6 soon. But I'm definitely still very beginner. If y'all are new here, make sure y'all end up hitting that subscribe button, man. We just finished a little bit of my front-end mentor project, and we are now getting into learning a bit more of JavaScript and trying to receive this certification towards the end of this stream. And I go live every single day around 12 p.m. EST, so definitely come and tune in to this new journey. If you ever wanted to see somebody document their journey from day 0, this is the place to be, in all realness. So an insertion sort algorithm starts the sort of the beginning. Oh, by the way, this is a number sorter. So we're basically trying to get it to the point where when we click sort, you'll get the output here, and it would go from, I think, smallest to biggest, or biggest to smallest, something like that. So they're teaching us about different sorts. So right now we did a selection sort, we did a bubble sort, now they're teaching us a insertion sort. So insertion sort algorithm starts the sort at the beginning of the list, meaning the first element is already sorted. So with this in mind, create a for loop that starts at the second element in the array, and it should still iterate through the rest of the array. So I need to go for loop like we were doing, I think, previously. I just don't know if they want me to call it an I. I think they do, because that's what they made me do before. So I have to go I, or let I equal 0, hit that with a semicolon, and then it should iterate through the rest of the array. So I think that should be I is less than array dot length, right? Something like that. Hit it with that, and then I think we're incrementing. So it should still iterate through the rest, I believe is how we're doing that. If not, I must have messed that up. So I is less than array.length, that's what I did. Increment by 1 each time. Oh, they want me to initialize it at 1. Oopsies. I wonder why they want me to do that. Did they say it here? No, not really. So, but it's all right. Let's keep this pushing. So declare a curve variable value. So let's go const. I mean, maybe let's go let, because last time I did const, they freaked out. Let's go curve value and assign it the value of array I. So we're going to go array, then put the I in the array, and then declare a j variable and assign it to I minus 1, and your j variable should be reassignable. So then let's go let j equal I minus 1, and then I think that should be it, honestly. You should declare a j variable with let, which is what I did. Should assign curve value, the value of the array. So what? Do they want me to do dot value or something? Oh, they want me to use const. Oh, I knew it. I shouldn't have erased it. So then now we're good. Let's keep this pushing. So for this first algorithm, real quick, make sure y'all end up liking up this stream, and make sure y'all end up joining this journey. I see a lot of new names up in here. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Loving the daily grind. Thank you so much, bubbly wobbly. And let's keep this going. So for this algorithm, it says, does the certification have any value? Honestly, if you look up anything about certifications, no certification has any value, even if you get it from a boot camp. But the thing is that some companies can look at it as valuable. So they'll be like, oh, this person does know what they're talking about. They have this cert. But it's not like for every company. It depends on the company. But the reason why I'm currently chasing this one is just because it's free. So why not get it? You know what I mean? But for certain companies, it could be industry recognized, but literally no certification is like permanently every career. People are going to look at this and be like, oh, you did it. It's like, no, like certain jobs, they don't have to care at all. You can go through so much different certifications, and it could have been way harder than the other one. They don't have to care about it. But since this one's free, I'm just like, why not? Before this algorithm, you'll want to use a while loop. This loop needs 2 conditions. So first, it should not run beyond the beginning of the array accessed with j. Second, the loop should not run after it finds a value smaller than the current value. So to prevent an infinite loop, decrement j inside your loop. So they want me to do j minus minus, but I'm just confused where. So you want to use a while loop. Now, I honestly don't remember if a while loop has a condition. Does a while loop have a condition? Oh yes, so two conditions. So first, it should not run beyond the beginning of the array accessed with j. Second, the loop should not run after it finds a value smaller than the current value to prevent an infinite loop. So I'm assuming they want me to do j minus minus here. But, so first, it should not run beyond the beginning of the array. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Second, the loop should not run after it finds a smaller value. I think I'm confused on the syntax of what I'm writing, because it's like, so it should not run beyond the beginning of the array. So it's like, what am I supposed to do? Did I make something equal false? Or am I doing... I'm not going to be able to understand that. I'm going to need a little bit more of some tips. Its first condition that checks the value of j is greater than or equal to 2. Okay, see, that's what I was like. I'm like, I wouldn't have got that. Honestly, I would have been like, what? I don't know if it's supposed to be greater than equal to. Wait, what is it supposed to be? This way or this way? I think it's... I don't know. To 0. I think equals are... Is it supposed to be the other way around? J is greater than or equal to. I think it's supposed to be the other way around, because I feel like if you do it that way, that's like an arrow function. So then you should use this, and then we're getting into congratulations, I guess. Thank you so much, GG. Or you said comparison, I guess. I don't know why I thought you said congratulations. So then it says your while loop should have a condition that checks the value of array j is greater than cur value. Okay. I feel like if this was something that I was a little bit more interested in, I would have been able to be like, oh, I know exactly what to do. But because I'm like, I'll be like, what? I don't even remember what half of this stuff does. That's another thing too, is when you make projects from like free code camp, especially when it's something you're not really like too focused on, you're kind of forgetting what half of this shit is. Because it's like, I'm not really paying attention. But at least we got the decrement of j. So we ate that up. Congratulations as well. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know how I read congratulations. That was crazy. But alright, let's keep this going. If you are new here, man, hit that subscribe button. Come join me on this journey. We on the road. 2,555 subscribers. Well, so far, just 1,550. It's honestly the first one. Can we get at least one new subscriber? I think that'd be super dope. On each iteration of your while loop, it is finding an element that is larger than your current value. You need to move the element to the right to make room for your current value. So do so by assigning the value of j index to the next index. What are they talking about? Like, they're like trying to be so plain. But it's like, what do you mean assign my j index to the next index? What the hell is the next index? What the hell are they talking about? You need to, okay, so it is finding an element that is larger than your current value. Meaning, you're talking about this? Is larger than the current value. So you need to move, oh yeah, because this is current value, okay. So you need to move the element to the right to make room for your current value. So do so by assigning the value of j index to the next index array? I'm still confused what the hell that means. So am I doing this equals what? Oh, I'm still doing that wrong. Assign the j at j, assign the value at j to the index j plus 1. What the fuck do they mean at j? Okay, I think this is what they're saying. No, it's not. Assign the value at j. So was it the array j that they want me to do? Assign the value at j, at the j index. What in the hell is my j index? Is it min index? No, because min index equals j, so then you should be fine using just j. Oh, it's because I didn't space it. Yikes. Oh no, it's not it. Wow, I thought it was because I didn't space it. Maybe, could it be dot value? Yeah, no, that's not what they want. Assign the value at j to the index j plus 1. And then there's only one other thing I can think of. It's not that because it's already declared. Could it be the current value? But no, because it's saying j. Unless it's supposed to be current value dot j. That wouldn't make sense. Yeah, I don't think that could work. That's not even possible. Or it could be j dot current value, but I don't think that's it. You need to move the element to the right to make some room, so do so by assigning the j index. Oh wait, is this supposed to be like j index? Is this supposed to be j dot length? Or not? I don't even think that's the index, but I think I'm on to something. I think it's supposed to be j dot something, bro. Assign the value of j to the index j plus 1. Is it supposed to be j minus 1 to j plus 1? I don't know. I feel like I'm only off by like a little. I'm only off by like a little. You said j and I are the index of the array. The value of j is array j. That's what I did. Or did I not do array j? Because I think I did array j when I was testing something else. Oh no, that still didn't work. I was like, I swear that's what I did. Because the thing is, it's saying the value at the j index. So would it be like array? Index. Like the word index is really sticking with me, but it's like, isn't it to get the index? Don't you just do? I don't even remember. Or am I supposed to do something like this? Yeah, no, that's not what it is. I was just trialing and erroring. Array j plus 1. That's what they want? Oops. Then my fault for that. I misheard everything. I thought they wanted me to assign a value. Oh yeah, no, that didn't work. Array j plus 1. Unless you're saying array j equals array j plus 1. Assign j the value. So maybe it's supposed to be j equals like this. Oh no. By the way, it says, by the way, what you were doing, j equals j plus 1, and then afterwards doing j minus literally means you were adding 1 to the I right after taking it off. No, yes, I do know I do know what it is. I'm just trying to see different things. Like, do they mean it literally, like assign j to the j plus 1, or do they mean it like, so I already know. You're saying yes to this? This doesn't work. Oh, array j plus. I swear I just did. Maybe I didn't do that. Maybe I'm tripping. So it's supposed to be array. Yeah, no, this ain't working. Array j equals array j plus 1. Yeah, no, that's not working. GG. I don't know what we're doing here. This then took me for a loop. Do so by assigning the value of the j index. So are we sure this is the value? To the next index. The next index is like killer. I don't know what the hell the next index. Well, they're saying the next index is to the j plus 1, which is what we did here. But that's not working out, man. That is not working out. It's finding larger than this, so you need to move the element to the right to make room for your current value. Value of j index to the next index. I think I'm starting to get it the more I read it, but then it's like, at the same time, I'm not. At the same time, I am not. Maybe if I flip it, maybe +1. I doubt it though. That wouldn't make sense. Oh, okay. So that's great to know. Because what I was just like, the more I kept reading it and it kept saying to the next index, I realized next index as in +1. Because I kept, for some reason, I kept thinking -1. And I'm like, why does -1 keep making me think the next index? I think if you do -1, isn't that like the last index? Something like that. So I just need to flip it. That was all that was. So finally, man. So after your while loop, you need to insert your current value. Remember that your loop ends when j is either out of the array bounds or when j is less than your current value. Use the assignment operator to insert your current value. Go see. Hey, y'all, we ended up hitting 1,550 subscribers. Thank you so much to whoever hit that subscribe button. Definitely sub it up some more if you're new here and you want to follow someone documenting their entire journey of learning how to code. I guess learning how to code. So after your while loop, you need to insert your current value. So remember that your loop ends when j is either out of an array bounds or when the value at j is less than your current value. So use the assignment operator to insert your current value into the correct index. Are they telling me to write here? Where the hell do they want me to write this? After your while loop, you need to, so this is after the while loop. You need to insert your current value. Remember that your loop ends here, or when the value is j. So use the assignment property to insert your current value into the correct index. So from my understanding, at some point we need to use this. Now, exactly how and where, we'll figure this out. So I think we need to go. I think we're doing something like this. Wait, hold on. Are we basically copying this? But then we just need to change this to, or am I still keeping it array? Change this to this. Oh, okay. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I almost did this one, but okay, that wasn't too bad. So what are you using to practice? I use, I just code and, like right now, this is free code camp. So I normally just do and answer whatever is here. But then outside of free code camp, I basically, when I finish this, I'm probably going to go and build a number sorter by myself on Visual Code on live tomorrow if I finish this in time. And that's normally how I do it. So I do it all here. They give you a little coding section in free code camp. You just do it here. And then when you're done, I personally think you should remake the project until you understand it, because otherwise then you're just going to screw yourself. And right now there's a part of certain things I'm not understanding. Like at first I didn't get it, but then the more I realized like this would be getting to the next index. Well, this j is basically the start of things. Like 0, this would be 1. But what was I getting at? Oh yeah, so that's normally how I do it. That's how I practice. So after your for loop has finished, you need to return the array. You should then be able to see the output change when you click the sort button again. So now after your for loop, we need to do something here where we return, I don't know if we're just doing return array or do they want me to specifically target an array? Okay, just return array. And then now when you do sort, the output goes A. So now it does it. Now it does it. Oh, hold on. Wait, I keep clicking the same numbers? Perfect. So now it goes from tiny to large. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. It says to sort the elements of an array, you can use the built-in method called .sort. Therefore, you can update the sorted values variable by assigning it the calling of .sort on the input.value. So that's good. I don't know if they want me to throw something in there, but do they want me to? On this array, or maybe, oh yeah, no. Variable to result the calling of .sort method on the input values array. You should not pass anything into the .sort. Well, did I? Like, there was nothing. You should update your sorted value. Oh. Wait, so then what? They want me to, wait, actually keep that here. Then I think they want me to copy this and then maybe erase this here. And then I think put that here. I misunderstood. Oh, I think we're keeping that. Wait, no. So am I keeping this? You should update your sorted values variable to be the result of calling the dot sort method on your inputs values array. What the hell is this saying? So then maybe not put it here. I think you do keep dot sort here. Sort is crazy. And then you should not pass anything into there. So you need to update the sorted values to call. Maybe just call this in by itself. But then that just wouldn't even keep that on. That's where it's like, what are they talking about? Variable to be the result of calling the dot sort method on your input dot values array. Your input values array. That is confusing as hell. Unless it's supposed to be like what? There's no way it's supposed to be dot sort on both of them. That wouldn't even make sense. But then now we need to, let's reset real quick. So these arrays, you can use a built-in method called dot sort. Therefore, you can update the sorted values variable by assigning it the result of calling dot sort on the inputs array. So we are calling it dot sort here. That was clear. But now they want us to update this to call this. To call this. But maybe they want me to do the array next to it. Like, I'm confused why this in itself isn't working. So maybe they want me to do this. No, that wouldn't make sense. Unless it's supposed to be they want me to call, but this is even more crazy. Y'all niggas want me to call the whole thing? That wouldn't make sense either. Variable by assigning it the result of calling dot sort. I don't understand why this one. You should update your sorted values variable to be the result of calling the dot sort. Oh, I think I'm okay, I'm misunderstanding. For some reason, hold on. They're telling me to update the variable. It says you should update the sorted values variable to be the result of calling this. So I think they're talking about this. Okay, my fault. That was throwing me off. I thought they were talking about here, but I don't think they are, right? I think they're talking about up here. You should update your sorted values variable to be the result of calling the dot sort method on input dot values. So what, do they just want me to get rid of this? Oops. Okay, there we go. I kept going into here thinking this is what they were talking about, but then I'm like, no, they're saying the variable. Thank God I talked myself through that. Sometimes people think just repeating it isn't gonna help, but repeating it helps because then you start hearing shit. I kept saying variable, I wasn't hearing it at first. Then I finally understood what they meant. That was so simple. That was so simple. But now we got, hold on, give me 1 second. Hey, we're at 1,551. Thank you to the new subscriber. You're amazing. Every subscriber here is amazing. Even the old ones, the new ones. Thank you so much. So the sort button may appear to work correctly when clicked, but this is only because all the values in the array are single digits and the sorting may not work as expected with more complex values. So change the value in text of option element that is selected from 1 to 10 and click the sort button. So start over. The sort button may appear to work correctly. It looks like it does. But this is only because all the values in the array are single digits and the sorting may not work as expected, with more complex values. Change the value in text of the option element that is selected from 1 to 10 and click the sort button. Change the value in text. So they want me to do, wait, so what, like this? do they literally mean like this? What are they talking about? Yeah, I think I misunderstood. You should update the value of the option element to this be, oh, they want it to just be 10. Oh, why the hell were they saying 1 through 10? Like, that threw me off. It made me think you wanted me to write 10. I mean, write 1. I'm like, why would I do 1 through 10? So notice how the number 10 is placed at the beginning of the array. This is because the default behavior of dot sort. You say, yeah, I was wondering if that was the way as I didn't know what insertion sort was. No, yeah. I was like, what the hell is going on? So notice how the number 10 is placed at the beginning of the array. This is because the default behavior of dot sort is to convert the number's values to strings and sort them alphabetically. So I guess when you do 10, oh, so yeah, so that's getting confused. So to fix this, you can pass a callback function to the dot sort. So let's go in here and get that situated. To the dot sort with 2 parameters of A, and I don't know if I have to do a comma, I think so, A and B. The parameters of A and B, leave it empty for now. Okay, we ate on that one. Are we almost done with this? How many steps is there? Oh yeah, we're almost done. We got 2 more. So the callback to dot sort should return a number. That number determines how to sort the elements A and B. If the number is negative, sort A before B. If the number is positive, sort B before A. If the number is 0, do not change the order of A and B. Keeping in mind that you want the numbers to be sorted in ascending order, smallest to largest, return a single subtraction calculation using A and B that will correctly sort the numbers with the above logic. Oh no. So this needs to be negative. Wait, do they want me to do like a for or if loop, or can I just dive in? That's honestly what I need to see. Okay, so they don't care about that. And they want it says your callback function should use an explicit return. So they want me to do return. Your callback function should return A minus B. Oh, is that all that was? I thought we were about to get into like the nitty gritty. Oh. I was about to go crazy, y'all. I was gonna do things I did not have to do. I don't even know why. What would I have done? I thought I was gonna have to have like 3 pieces of code for each of these. So I probably would have done something stupid, like something stupid for real. I didn't even know you could do minus. Well, we ate on that one. So if you press the sort button again, you could see 10 now is where it needs to be. I like this. Oh, but why can't we choose 10 anywhere else? Like, this is unfair. Oh, wait, 10. Oh, never mind. So you see 10 is now in the correct position. So to finish this project, change your option back to the value in text that it was before, which was just 1. Perfection. We finished that project, y'all. Normally they make it more clearer that you finished. So that is great. So next would be a statistics calculator. So we're going to be using map, reduce, and filter, which I'm very familiar with. But I'm going to be actually, I think for tomorrow's episode, or tomorrow's live, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be recreating this project here on on Visual Code. I mean, what the hell? Why do I always call it the wrong thing? I think it's called, is it Visual Code? Hold on, let me close everything out to look. Okay, Visual Studio Code. Okay, I'm like, yo. So I'm going to be rebuilding it in Visual Studio tomorrow's live stream, and then when we finish that, just because I want to be able to do it on my own without the hand holding of JavaScript, of Free Code Camp. So that's going to be the ultimate goal for that, which is going to be super cool. But I am going to be hopping off this live shortly, man. But currently what I normally do is I do a little bit of a Q&A. So if you guys have any questions you want to ask away, you can ask about my actual life. You could ask about YouTube. You can ask about my age, right? Literally anything. I'm sure you already heard my age, though. People say I could pass as 12. That's insane. I cannot believe that I could pass as a 12-year-old. We didn't get too much subscribers today, but that is all right. It's still pretty good, though. I think we got about, 2. Yeah, Visual Studio is completely different. That's why I said, I didn't say Visual Studio Code. I think I said it the first time, but I think the second time I accidentally said it the other way. But no, I do know that those are 2 different things. That's why, I keep saying, what is the actual name? Because people are going to get so confused. And I'm like, yo, but I do know that there's 2 different ones. I'm not that much of a beginner. I do know some stuff like that. I just pronounced it wrong. But, hey, so if y'all have any questions, definitely ask away. I've been coding for 159 days, and I documented every single piece of it. I think from the beginning, it started off as YouTube videos from, day 0 to, I think, about 4 months. I'm not sure. And then eventually when I got to July, that's when I started live streaming, y'all, and live streams that took over this channel. So I started doing live streams more than videos. But we do have a video coming out later tonight about my barbershop, my new barbershop client website. It's a mock client, by the way. It's just supposed to, you repetitively keep doing it so that you can move faster. Because I know enough JavaScript at least to be able to make a website and make money. So I'm currently not making money yet, but I do know that I can make websites, potentially have real clients, and make money, because you don't need to know too much JavaScript for that. You just need to know a little bit of like the basics if you want to do like animations, or if you want to, make a button work, right? It's pretty damn cool. So is it true you have finished your project? Which project? Which project have I finished? It says, do you see yourself more in the back end or the front end part of web dev? For me, I honestly like anything coding, and I haven't really touched back end yet. So who knows yet? I don't know. I think for me, I probably am the type of person to like being behind the scenes kind of. So I feel like for me, I might want to do back end more than front end, and I haven't even touched back end. So I don't even know what that looks like. But I'm just like about like, how do I say it? Because I feel like with back end, since you're more behind the scenes there, no one really is gonna see, as the client isn't gonna see what you really did in a way. So I think that's how I'm where I'm at, because I'm also not that creative. Like, if you haven't noticed, I always take ideas from like here, here, here. Like, I can't come up with my own idea. So it's like, even if the client is kind of coming up with their own idea, it's like to execute on that. I could definitely execute on that. But if they're like, try to make it look nice, I'll be like, oh shit. Like, I'll be screwed. I'll be like, what you mean? So is it true you have finished your JavaScript project? Are you talking about the one that we just did on Free Code Camp? Yes. But if you're talking about my JavaScript project, like the front end mentor, no. But there's so much JavaScript projects that I do, so I'm kind of like, okay, and then we had another one that we did, and I did finish it. So I'm like, I don't know. It depends on which one you're asking about. It said, have I heard about Docker or Podman? I think I heard about Docker, but I haven't heard too much about it. It just sounds familiar. But necessarily, what is it about? What is it about? I feel like I mean, maybe I didn't, honestly. I have not heard too much about stuff like that. I feel like the name sounds familiar, but that's all that is. Not too sure. It says, oh yeah, I already read that. But yeah, man, so crazy. 159 days. Oh my goodness, going insane. And honestly, I think the best part is like, it doesn't even matter. I feel like what matters is just showing up every day, right? Specifically one with YouTube, and then also just with learning how to code. As long as you show up every day, even if you didn't even really make that much progress for the day, it's so much better than if you just did nothing. You know what I mean? Damn, I done dropped my whole phone. So I'm just very excited and very happy that I pushed it and I keep it going, man. And y'all truly being the best supporters ever is really what keeps me going as well. Like, y'all are great, y'all are super nice, very understanding, right? When it comes to certain things that I should know, but I'm like struggling still, because I still call myself a beginner. I think I could make a website function with JavaScript, but when it comes to like the inner depths of JavaScript, I'm like, huh? Like, coming up with my own logic is like, what? But when it comes to, making a website actually work, I got that down pat, like literally down pat. It says, what is the day on one web tag dev, please? Wait, what? It says, what is the day on one web tag dev? I don't know what you wrote, Smarting. I'm sorry. I don't know what you wrote. We might have to rewrite that. So landing projects on hosting servers helps with the meme. It works on my machine thing. Podman is similar, just an alternative. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Well, I guess I gotta look into that. See what, look more into that. I don't know what Smarting was trying to get at there. I said, what is the day? Because I don't know if you're saying what day am I on. It's at the top right corner, day 159, or if you're saying like what day or how long would it take to become a web dev. Like, I don't understand where that went. But yeah, man, I'm trying to learn the depths of JavaScript a little bit better, a little bit more, simply because with JavaScript, I have this computer science degree I want to go for. And I know that a part of it, you do need to know a good amount of JavaScript, so I'm trying to make that good. Eventually, I need to learn Java, so that's going to be something else, and Python. So I'm really trying to implement my skills a lot when it comes to JavaScript, and I can't wait, because today's finally one of my days off where I actually have time. Because yesterday, I went to this event that lasted for dumb long, so by the time I got out, I just went to bed. I got ate and went to sleep. So now I kind of just have to do it today, but today's also a busy day, and it's like, damn, every time I have a day off to where I could learn a little bit more on my own time, I can't learn. Because today I have to end up doing the laundry, I gotta go shopping, so it's a little bit different. He says, sorry for my English, it's all good. How it goes one shift when we're writing websites. How it goes. Oh, are you asking me, like, how does it go as a web developer, like, when doing websites? Like, as if, like, are you asking me, like, as if I have, like, a job in web development? Well, I don't have a job in web development, so if you're asking me how a shift goes, I'm not too sure. So, are you learning JavaScript or TypeScript? I'm learning JavaScript. So, how much do you spend daily on these? Daily, when it comes to the days that I work, I spend an hour doing this just because I always say this like all the time, so I'm sorry for the old listeners that know my answer here. This is probably always repetitive, but I normally do it for an hour on the days that I work because I work 13 or 12 hours, but then it's like 13 to 14 hours kind of from like the drive to work, drive back, and then lunch and stuff like that. So it's like 13ish hours in total. Then I go to sleep 8 hours, so that already makes it, I think, 21 hours, I believe, right? 13 plus 8. Yeah, that'll be like 21 hours. And then from there I have about 3 hours left, but then I go live with me learning how to code on live for about an hour. And then the last 2 hours is just me either getting ready for work or winding down. So my days are kind of like busy as hell. So I always make an effort though to come here on live and to always, end up learning with any time that I have. The only thing is that normally on my days off is when I get to learn a little bit more. But my last week's days off, I ended up spending my like a lot of time for my birthday, so I didn't really get to do anything more than what people saw on live streams. And then yesterday I didn't waste it, I had fun. I have to stop saying that. I had fun, and it's okay to have fun. But yesterday I could have learned coding, but I decided to have fun going to a nice event that was for like 4 hours, 5 hours, something like that. And then it was a blast. Came back, didn't really feel up to coding. So hopefully today is a little bit better. Hopefully today is a little bit better. But I do gotta, go grocery shopping. Gotta get my laundry done. And it's already 4 p.m. Takes about like 2 hours for laundry, maybe a little less, an hour and 30. I'll say two because having to move around and stuff. And then that'll be like what, 5, 6 for me? It'll be 6 p.m. for me. From there, I'm probably gonna eat, or I'm probably gonna eat before the laundry. That's where it's like it's getting tough. So then from there, I'll probably be free by 8, but I have to get this video uploaded by 8. So, and I actually have to film another video, so I might not be able to really learn, but we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. But crazy schedule. Good luck. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Someone said hi. What is up, Samto? What is up? Hello to you. Says, oh, sorry, I understand. I'm just trying. Cool. So again, what are you doing? Working home? Basically, I just work at a warehouse job, so I don't really do anything with web development just yet. What I'm currently doing though is I'm trying to get myself to get to the point where I am a freelance web developer, and I just want to do it as like a side hustle. I don't plan on it. I have bills, right? So in my head it's like I can't sit here and grind super hard on web development and then try to make that a full-blown career yet. So for me, I just want to do it as a side hustle, make like either $100 or $200 a month, and I think I should be ready by January to do that. I probably will be ready beforehand, but with all this damn overtime I'm getting stacked on my plate, might have to wait until January. So definitely would recommend learning TypeScript if you're still a beginner. It's a variation that will give you stronger skills and make it easier to get jobs done. Good luck with your journey. Thank you so much. I definitely would have learned TypeScript if I was like, because I call myself a beginner, just like I feel like to, for one, be humble. But then I also call myself a beginner because I don't feel like I know a lot compared to other people. But I wouldn't say like beginner. Like, for me, if I was just learning how to declare variables and then probably do a little bit of functions, I probably would be like, you know what, let me go the TypeScript route. But because I kind of dove really deep into JavaScript, like I know about, like, damn, I wouldn't even be able to tell you the names of the stuff, but I think I have to say DOM manipulation, regex, which is hell, tyrannies, functions, the callback functions, the there's even more, but it's not clicking to me right now. Dot map, dot filter, whatever those are called, those expressions. It's like I know a little bit too much that I feel like it would be too much to go back. Like I think I might as well just keep pushing forward. And I feel like I know enough JavaScript to make websites, because to make a website, you don't need to know too much of JavaScript. You just need to know a little bit about declaring variables, how to get a button to work, add event listener, click. How to, if you want to do a certain animation, right? You can do it in that, or you can just do the animation with CSS. But if you want to use your JavaScript skills, you don't need to know too much of JavaScript to get a website to work. I'm just learning the more depths of JavaScript just for my computer science degree that I plan on getting in June. I keep saying getting in June. I plan on applying to college in June. So hopefully I can get it in like 2 or 3 years or something. So then I think that would be pretty cool. And I also plan on taking classes here and there. I think the best thing we could do as people is like invest in yourself. That's always my biggest thing to say, is invest in yourself. So like if I'm really planning on going this coding route, and personally for me, I really want to go to cybersecurity, and I know cybersecurity doesn't have much coding, so that's great. But I just want to do web development as a side hustle, but my dream career is cybersecurity. And for me, I will do anything that it takes. Like if I'm noticing with cybersecurity, I'm struggling on here, bro, I'm taking a class. I don't care if it's a $3,000 class. I'm dropping the money down, because at the end of the day, we should invest in ourselves at the end. It says any front end libraries like you would like to learn. I forgot what it was called, but I think it's probably the basic one. Is it NPM? Hey, thank you so much for that subscribe button, man. I don't know, what's your name? Herm? How do I say that? I don't even know. Herm? I think that's how you say it. But thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Thank you all to the new subscribers as well. I think we're at 1,554. It says, cool. I've seen a lot of people transition from web dev into some hardcore engineering. No, yeah. Because that's another thing too, like I think I would be super down for, is I would love to learn how to like fix Oh, you're right. I'm saying the wrong library. My bad, Marion. My bad. But I'm trying to learn how to what is it called? If cybersecurity wasn't the route and web dev was still a side hustle, I personally feel like I would want to learn how to fix phones and fix laptops. Like I think that would be like the coolest thing, because those people that be doing it at like the mall or something, you just give them the phone, they fix it. I'm like, if I charge the cheaper price, I can either come pick up the phone, charge a little bit more because I drove for it, or you can come bring it to me, whatever, and then I could just fix it, make it a little bit of like its own small business, small company. I'm like, that wouldn't be bad. Plus the web design stuff on the side, that could eventually add up. You know what I mean? So I thought that would be pretty sick if I could do that. Someone said, let me see real quick. Let me see real quick. But no, yeah, you're right. NPM is not a library. It's a manager. I'm stupid. I completely forgot. And I think what I was actually trying to say, no, I'm forgetting what what library I was planning on going for. I'm completely forgetting. But I don't plan on doing it though for way down the line, because if I'm trying to do so much things at once. Because for me, it's like I want to be able to start making side hustle money by January on web development. But then eventually I want to pursue like an IT tech job just to get like tech experience. So if I were to ever apply anywhere, I could at least put that on there, that I had some tech experience, even though it's a little bit different from coding. But that's currently what I want to do. So I'm kind of working on two different things at the same time. So I've been taking my IT Google support certification at the same time as this, and it's been pretty lit. But yeah, so it's hard for me to like implement and try to learn different things, like learning Tailwind, Node.js, learning React, right? Those are going to be like hard things for me to try to get into, because I already know enough to make a website, so then why learn all those things? I know I can make it quicker, but at the end of the day, it's like if I try to learn all that, it's going to throw me off my whole entire thing. But I do plan on learning it. It's just going to take some time. Someone said, so why learning for June to study? Yeah, cybersecurity needs networks and file systems, I think. I'm learning for June. I'm waiting until June to get my computer science degree, because I currently want to like pre-game a lot of the courses, because the college that I'm going to be going to is online. And if you can get the courses done really quickly, you can get your degree quicker. But if you wait too long, then you might get your degree a little bit later. It could be like 6-7 years, and then that debt is going to be hell. So I'm like, I kind of want to pregame the classes. So hopefully I could pregame it for June. But with the way things have been looking and my schedule being busy, I'm actually considering probably joining in September as of next year, but it really just depends because my schedule is something else. And anything could happen too, like God forbid I could get into like an accident. So it's like to say like this is what I'm gonna do like perfectly, or something can happen in my family where I'm like, oh, now I can't study for a month. I'm sad. So it's like I have goals, but if it doesn't happen at that exact time, I'm chilling. I'm okay. I do not care for it to happen. I have a nice, good paying job, pays the bills, pays the car. So I don't really need to do any of this. This is just because I just feel like I'm better than where I'm currently at my job. And not that the job isn't bad. Like the job's actually really good if you're gonna be working somewhere with no degree. But for me, it's like I just think I could do better. I could do more. Like I'd rather chase my dream or chase like something else that could potentially be greater than to stay there when that's kind of just gonna be the way the rest of your life will be. You know what I mean? I want to do something that I'm passionate about. Um, it says am trying like Y button C sharp and some scripts. I'm sorry, I got confused with that one. It says why cybersecurity? I currently pick cybersecurity and you said cybersecurity is tough. No, yes, it definitely is. But I currently want cybersecurity because I feel like with cyber, I think it's a little bit more, and I'm not gonna say like 100% guaranteed, but it's a little bit more guaranteed than trying to get a job with like web dev, software engineering, right? Normally, the people that do land the jobs in web dev or software engineering, they kind of like just kind of got out of high school and I mean high school, got their college degree, probably depended on which college they went to, right? To be able to land like these good paying tech jobs. But I feel like it's definitely a little bit more easier to get into than a web dev software engineer job. And then the more that I looked into it, it seems way more interesting to me because it's kind of like you're on guard for everything. So you're like a security guard trying to figure out like, okay, what is this? Do I need to send this to the higher ups or can I handle this myself? Oh shoot, this is a 5 minute ticket. I gotta do a couple things, send it up because otherwise I'm gonna screw myself over because I can get in trouble for that. You know what I mean? So I'm like, it seems kind of fun. I heard that it's a little bit like some people burn out and then they quit the SOC analysis position, or you could just rise up in the position. And I'm like, honestly, I'm a go getter. I feel like even if it was hell, like the job I'm working at right now is hell. It's not mental hell, it's physical hell. Some of it is mental, depending on like where you're working. So for me, it's like anything is better than where the hell I work now. Like it is like hell there. So in my head, I honestly wouldn't care to get into cybersecurity. I think cybersecurity is going to be super fun. I think I could definitely learn it and definitely I think I will do well. But of course, that's going to be years down the line. I'm not even, if I were to even put a time limit on when I think I would land a cybersecurity job, I would have to say like 3 years. I don't even think I would land it anytime soon because, for one, I want to get this computer science degree. Then I want to be able to get my master's in computer science. And then from there, I would want to take like either boot camps or maybe some classes for cybersecurity. Like, so I wouldn't even be prepared yet. You know what I mean? And then especially because I have to work, it kind of sucks. Because if I was able to have my whole day to myself and like go to college and then be able to take a class on cybersecurity, I think I would do great. But it's like I can't do that. I gotta work 8 hours, sleep 8 hours, and then I'm taking these classes probably for the next 8 hours. So it's like it's gonna be crappy. But as of right now, I'm doing overtime, so just to make a couple extra bucks. It says, love to see the hustle. Got my sub. Will definitely be back to continue support. Hey, thank you so much, Standing Wave. Thank you so much. It says, hell no, good luck. A lot of jobs is this. No, yeah, facts. I think I understood that, but I think I got it. But yes, thank you so much. And good luck to you if you're also on the same journey. 1,556, we hit our goal. It's not popping up at the top though for some reason. That just never changes. I don't know what that is. But man, it was fun chatting and yapping it up with y'all, man. I really don't want to get off. I really don't. If y'all have more questions, I'll keep this going. Like, but I think I'm gonna have to end it right here. Also, too, I'm starving. I want to be able to, practice my coding outside of this live. Gotta get a bunch of stuff done. Laundry, groceries, and groceries is hell too. I'm forgetting that groceries is a thing in itself. Because that's like gonna be a 2 hour, 3 hour thing. So what job are you doing now? I work at a warehouse job. That's I was gonna say that's personally where I work. Warehouse job, very physical. Great paying job though, definitely for someone my age. I'm surprised. I'm shocked because normally I talk to people my age, man, and they be, they're gonna pay way less. Or they get paid like And I don't get paid that much, to be honest. I don't know why I said that, like I'm getting paid big bucks, but it's like, compared to people my age, they normally just, they'll probably be working at McDonald's or working at like a store, and like that pay is not even close to what I get paid, but it's still not that much. So it's not that much, but it keeps everything covered. And then when you do overtime, oh, it's bank. It's bank. Says, are you in America? Yes, I am. But all right, y'all, I am going to hop off this one. If you guys have more questions, y'all can hit me up on either my Instagram or my Discord and message me directly, because my Discord is kind of blank. No one really be in there messaging no more. Probably my fault, though, because I don't go in there and message. I hate Discord. But if y'all want to go in there, chat it up, message me personally, or message me on Instagram, I definitely will answer. Oh, shoot, I didn't even know someone. Oh, no, that was me. Never mind. But all right, y'all, I'm going to end this right here. I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. I go live every single day, 12 p.m. EST. You'll see me tomorrow building a project, hopefully. Hopefully, I'm not lying to y'all. But all right, deuces.